Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Geeks and the Gents. No Nina this time. It's just me and Jom. And as you've seen in the thumbnail, we're continuing the trend of rom-coms with one of the best ones, I would say, which is the 40-Year-Old Virgin. Uh,
Yeah, it is. I would
it's
say from all the three that we've watched so far. Sorry, okay, four counting Deadpool. I might remove Deadpool. Um, I say 40-year-old virgin might be the best
yes.
from all of them. Yeah, which kind of gives my hand off the bat.
Uh,
Anyway,
and yeah, it's directed by the legendary comedy director Judd Apatow and stars Steve Carell again, another Steve Carell movie. Uh, but again, it's really good. Also includes Paul Rudd and Seth Rogen, um, and Catherine Kinnear as the love interest. So this came out in 2005, and obviously neither of us were old enough to watch it when it came out. I was
what was I, like 6? I was 6.
I was like
This
10,
came out.
so there's no chance in hell. Like the only movie I remember watching was Batman Begins, and that's about it. And Revenge of the
Seems
Sith.
about right.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
Uh, I watched this when we got Netflix like years ago, like in 2017. I was like, I might as well watch this. I already seen him in serious stuff. I already seen Crazy Stupid Love. Why not go to his most famous comedy movie? Well, if I was about to show it for some reason, but no, that's The Office. But for a movie, that's definitely it. And if you've seen the original poster for this movie, I don't know how they were expecting to attract people from that poster alone, but hey, here we are.
I kind of like you're right. Like seeing the poster, I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to watch it. What's this gonna be about? Yeah, but like to this movie, I would say I was a virgin. Like I was a virgin to this movie, because this was actually my first time watching it. Like ever, like ever since 2005, or ever since I hit puberty and was allowed to watch things
Mm.
like this. Like I think yeah, a few hours ago, that's when I watched it. I was like, damn, I'm not gonna lie, this movie slaps. It's really fucking good.
Oh, so you haven't seen it since like forever?
No, no, like this is my first time watching it. I was the virgin
All right.
to this movie. To this movie.
Well, the plot is that Steve Carell opens his mouth and lets everybody, all of his coworkers, know that he's a virgin. All of them trying to get him a girlfriend.
No,
Others
no,
get him
no, no,
laid.
not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're just trying to get him laid. Just
Yeah.
trying to get him to know experience. Have like find new things, experience new things, and
And from there, it's a
just
whole
like a
roller
certain
coaster.
somebody who I know tends to be a little bit stubborn in trying new things.
Well, that person should, adapt. But yeah.
That's
Uh,
true.
but yeah, and then from then on, it's a whole roller coaster of like, who's it gonna be? It's like kind of a better paced thing than How I Met Your Mother, where it's like, by the ninth pick, you're like, please let it be the mother already. I'm tired of this show.
No, but I swear, the first girl that he ever ran into, like the one in the bar.
Yeah.
Also, I would say the jokes here, or say said plot, sometimes in the plot, does not age well,
No.
or shouldn't age it at all.
Some of the back and forth
No.
between Jay and the um, American Indians were like,
Oh yeah. Oh,
ooh,
the dude pretty much says the N word. I'm like, whoa.
yeah.
I guess he got the pass, but still.
And one of the American Indians wanted him to kill his own girlfriend years later.
Which one?
Not the older one, the younger one.
Okay. Ooh. Didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah, the
that's
things
that. 40-year-old virgin.
the things you bring up, you look
Yeah.
up when you're doing research. But yeah, the first girl who's Leslie Mann, who's portrayed by the director's wife.
Really now?
Yeah, Leslie Mann's the wife of Judd
Ah.
Apatow.
Yeah. No, but before that though, boys, do not follow the whatever Jay said. Do not look where a greedy drunk girl who's about to pass out or nearing pass out or wobbly. Never, ever hit on a girl who is too drunk to even process things correctly. Don't ever do that.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Fuck.
one of the many things I'm like, wow,
Ooh,
this
yeah.
doesn't age
Steve
well.
Carell was Steve Carell was correct. He was like, nope, that does not seem right. I'm like, yep, you were right. That is not right. But anyway, yeah. I will say Leslie Mann or her character Nikki
Hmm.
puts Paul Walker to shame. And the amount of not looking at the road while driving, because he does that thing in Fast and Furious too.
Yeah,
And I was like, I swear to God, I was like, I was like, how is this gonna end? Is she gonna die? I don't fucking know.
I thought it
But
was a
not
comedy,
gonna lie, not gonna lie, she did a really good job until the end.
right? Like I thought it was supposed to be comedy. Why is this leaning towards ending in a tragedy?
Yeah, yep.
Uh, and you know, for a lot of people, this is their first exposure to Seth
Steve
Rogen.
Carell?
Steve Carell and
Oh,
Seth Rogen. And then I think this Seth Rogen is like one of his first mainstream movies.
yeah, I was very surprised at seeing Seth Rogen. I was like, oh shit, he was here.
Hmm.
Damn, even Paul Rudd. I was like, okay, not gonna lie. Steve Carell looked way better than Paul Rudd
You're right.
in this movie. Dude, like, fuck's sake, Steve Carell looked really good in this movie.
I mean,
I don't know what it is. Yeah, I get it. He's the character of like the 40-year-old virgin, but this dude's in shape. This dude looks good. Put him in a suit. God damn, fix his hair a bit.
I mean,
Man, that's good.
in Paul Rudd's defense, he is supposed to be a guy who hasn't gotten over
Oh
his
yeah,
girlfriend.
the depressed dude who's kind of a little bit stalkerish. Okay, a lot. He was very stalkery.
Like out of all of them, it's a tie between Dave and Cal, who's again Seth Rogen and Paul Rudd. Like Jay, I'm like, wow, these do not age well at all.
Yeah, the I do not like Chase character. Man cheats on his wife.
Yeah,
Also preys on drunk women. I'm like, oh, you're not a good person here.
yeah,
I don't know why Steve Carell's listening to you.
yeah. You're like, uh, if we had that kind of person in our circle of friends, you'd be like, dude, seriously?
Yeah, I will say though, some of the advice like what Seth Rogen kind of gave, not to this extent. Just know that this is a movie. It is not reality. Some of them like, ah shit, yeah, I've seen a couple of friends try this before, and it worked. I'm like, to Seth Rogen's character, I'm like, damn, that does work. You just gotta not talk about yourself. You gotta let them talk about themselves. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
It works on some. It works on some. Boys, be careful. Again,
yeah.
this is the biggest thing I want to point out is like, please, when you're out there and you're, say, gallivanting along and through the hormonal scene of the club, please do be careful.
And then I think after this, he also bumps into what's her name, Trish, Catherine Kinnear, and then at the same time he bumps into Elizabeth Banks. And I'm like, oh, one of them is obviously the perfect choice for you. I just don't know how by the end of this movie you'll end up with Catherine Kinnear. I mean Trish. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Nina has pretty much set her preference on like movies, like comedies that she does kind of like watch.
Yeah.
I could see why she kind of set this one out because it's not her kind of movie.
I don't know. That's why
Okay.
just the both of us.
I'm not gonna lie. I love this movie, but it is raunchy.
It
Like
is.
to a degree where it's like, I'm hoping you do not watch this with your family and thinking this is like a funny movie.
Yeah, like
It is
you
a
can
funny movie, but it's not for everybody. But not for
can-
the family.
watch Crazy Stupid Love with them to an extent, and then just get awkward like, why are the teens falling in love to this extent? Where's the kid and the babysitter? But here, every time Jay says something, you're just like, do you want to change the channel, mom? Or
Yeah,
Tita?"
you okay, not gonna lie, if you're like kids, like they're probably 13 years old and you want to watch this or you have watched it and then you're watching our video and reviewing it, please consult an adult.
Please,
Please.
please. At least if you're gonna follow some advice, at least follow
Yeah.
Dave's advice, because he's the most sane one.
I would say Cal is. Sure, he's a little bit pothead, but he's more sane than the rest.
Really?
And he's a bro. Yeah, the dude hired a really hot chick for Dave. For him. For his buddy, not for
Yeah,
him. For his friend. See, that's what
yeah.
a bro does.
They also, I don't know if it's controversial to say, but like when Jay hired a transgender woman, and all the jokes revolving around that, I'm like, wow, this doesn't age well either,
Oh, it
peeps.
does not. It does not. I'm like, oh my god.
It's like half the time, I'm like, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Again, it is a product of its time.
Yeah.
What can we say?
2005, it's strange time. So was 2011 apparently.
Dude, the amount of like the amount of like early 2000s shit that was there. Like the stereos, like the mixed CD slash tape players. I was like, wow, I had these when I was 6.
Seth,
Also, like,
uh,
hmm?
Seth Rogen's joke about going to Mexico and the lady and the horse. I'm like, wow, that's just
Lady knows that does not age well.
yeah. I'm like, wow, that's very 2000s. It stays right where it should be in
Yeah,
2005.
stay right there. It was a very weird introduction to Seth Rogen's character, though. I was like, oh no, it's gonna be this kind of movie. And it exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
But like, what else was kind of aged out here? Oh, actually, their clothes. I was like, damn. I remember people wearing these and thinking they were cool.
Um, and
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really much of a fashionista back in the day, so
Here's some pictures. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to you.
no. Did you get them?
But one of the more famous scenes of this movie is when he's still trying to find someone to have sex with, is him waxing his chest off. And from all the evidence, Steve Carell committed, and this is his genuine reactions, and him genuinely
Oh,
getting.
that is his legit chest.
Yeah. They said, "Do you want
Man
a
can
prop or
grow.
something?" They're like, "No, I want to do it, you know, full method actor approach."
I mean, you could tell like the lady who's waxing him couldn't keep a straight face.
Yeah.
And dude, that shit sucked because you could see like he had like blood spots. I was like, oh fuck.
Paul Rudd couldn't keep a straight face. And like I think the
I
actor
mean,
for Jay really was like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
dude, like, what's this? I think a lot of the times the movie, like the actors here ad lib.
Hmm.
Like a lot of the show, I think is ad lib, especially when Steve Carell makes jokes in front of Catherine Keener.
Mhm.
Is that her name?
Yeah.
And she legit laughs about it. It was like,
Do you have
I
protection?
think these are ad
I
lib.
don't like guns.
I don't like guns. I was like, that's pretty good.
Though going back to the waxing bit, like it's a real waxer. I don't know what the proper job title is, but like she kind of said it wrong at first in the nipple scene, and like if she ripped it out when she was setting it wrong, she would have legit ripped out this nipple. So someone had to correct her, and yeah. It wouldn't have been a very happy time for poor Steve Carell. Just thinking about, I'm like, oh my god.
Well, hey man, all we know is that Steve Carell is dedicated to his work, and
Right.
look at the gold. This is like, okay, minus the jokes, like some jokes. This is like really like peak Steve Carell. This is really good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, too. Sure, this dude's a 40-year-old virgin, but how he talks to the ladies, like him normal, not him trying to flirt with them, but like him being himself. I was like, damn. Like if this dude just talked to women, I think he could just do it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And then you see his, humble life a lot when he's in his own house. Like, it's all the figures. Well, I don't have a gaming chair, so I can't really count myself as one. Though, not even life, if I was an adult in 2005, I would love to have a gaming chair like that.
Not gonna lie though,
I
like
don't know how you fight Mortal Kombat in that, though.
yeah, I actually no, I don't like that thing. I legit hate. I would say I would use it for like Ace Combat maybe.
Yeah, again, that's what I said. Like, I don't know how Paul Rudd was fighting Mortal Kombat, because I would be
Yeah, if he was
screaming.
doing it on one like
Yeah, I don't think that's. I can't imagine that being satisfying. Oh my god! Speaking of jokes, them talking about co-play and what it relates to.
Like the one-up gay jokes. I was like, again, doesn't age well.
Stop it. I had a teacher who
I will.
I had a teacher who kept saying that Coldplay joke, and then like growing up, I'm like, wow, this isn't age well at all, Tito. How do I tell him? Who's gonna tell him?
I mean, like, dude, I for sure, kudos to like Seth Rogen and Paul Rudd for ad-libbing this. For sure, they did. Like, props to you guys for being able to think these things up like on the spot. But like, yeah, this joke does not age well, and for sure they agree. Like, yeah,
Yeah, which is why you never
it's a product of
engage in
time.
it again, like later on. They acknowledge what it is, and again, just leave it where it should be. But I do like the eventual chemistry between Andy and Trish when they do get together. Like it's a sweet romance, and he's helping her around the house and with the kids, especially with the girl who eventually becomes Mew Mew and Thor. I forgot her name. Kat Dennings.
Yeah, Dennings. Yeah. Was this Two Broke Girls? Yeah. I like that show actually.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever watched it. No, my
It's just
sister
alright.
mom did. Alright. But yeah, and like, all this time we're like, how is he gonna get around that one loophole where it's like, I don't know how to, or I don't have the confidence to have sex. And eventually that's
Yeah, actually, that's what I was like waiting on. It was like, damn, you just gotta tell her you're a virgin. It doesn't matter. She likes you too much. It's fine. She'll think it's cute, and you can play with her.
though, again, I am the guy with all the toys, but when he's like, they're kissing and making out, and he's freaking about the toy package, I'm just like,
Okay. Not gonna lie. Same here. I was like, the box. Stop. Because
of all the places to do it, why the bed with the toys?
you could remove the toys and then get freaky.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, hold on. This is one thing they did get right. Figures, to anyone who doesn't collect figures, they are really expensive. Like, legit expensive. Especially with the box. You could be like, oh, it's just cardboard with a picture on it. But if you take out the toy from the box, you pretty much cut that price tag in half.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I don't
Or
know
if
people
you
can
say,
see
ew,
my Boba Fett, but I do have a Boba Fett
Right.
that's on his packaging somewhere there.
Yeah.
And Mando.
So, okay, let's say it's one of those toys that you could actually take it out of the box seamlessly without damaging the package. That shit, if you lie down on it while a girl is just throwing herself at you, and you crush the box, it also depreciates the price. So, to anyone who doesn't have toys and would like to make love to their significant other with a bed of toys, take the toys out first.
And you see how
Please.
much money you can make out of it, because the Kia only
Yeah.
earns
He
like
made
500
$50,000.
No,
Five-
half a million.
was it 500?
500,000.
500,000,
Jay says
okay.
half a million. I'm like, wow.
Right.
With all those GI Joes, come on, that's really something else.
That's true. And okay, look, I might be making the face with him having toys at the back, but y'all don't see the y'all don't see the figures
Yeah, you don't see
behind
his
my
Gundam.
camera. Yeah, y'all don't see. He also builds Gundam. I saw that RX-78.
But yeah, he leaves her, and then he goes on this whole kind of heel
Oh.
turn. You're like, wow.
Yeah, kind of like trying to redeem himself because he made a fool of himself in front of his current girlfriend.
Yeah, and then,
Actually, no. I love the scene where he was at like the what do you call it, the hospital
Hmm.
or clinic that they talk about sex and like why would we give birth control to you? He's like looking at the vagina. I couldn't hold my face. I was like, fuck. Okay, there's one thing about this comedy. If you guys are cool with it, cool. But if say your significant other, because this is for Valentine's Day, right?
Hmm.
If your significant other is cool with raunchy, there's gonna be tits in your face. Trust me. There's a shit ton of tits. Especially that speed dating scene where there's just chick
the
with
girl
big
from the
tits in
small
his
town. You're like, okay.
and he's just like trying his best not to look down. But it's just girls just tits just popping out. I was like, fuck, I can't watch this with my parents or say if like I don't know. said significant other who doesn't watch these kind of movies. But if your girlfriend's cool or your boyfriend's cool,
Yeah, please again
have at it.
don't force it upon them. Definitely, if you're uncomfortable, just switch it off and you'll live. Just watch it again on Netflix when they're gone.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. You could just watch it on your own. You could watch tits fall off.
Oh my god, especially the Elizabeth Banks scene in the shower. Like, wow, that's really raunchy.
Oh right, her with the nah. I'm not even gonna mention it. Y'all know if you watch the movie, you're here. That's the reason why.
And then
Fuck.
his friends are like, no, bro, we're wrong. We have to go back to tradition, make things right. And then he does what
Nah.
everything's out of context.
Okay. No. That was like half of them. Probably Dave was like, you should go back, but Callan Jay was like, damn, I'll tap it. Like no joke, I'll tap it right now.
And
I
Cal
mean, I'm
does
just saying, yeah,
eventually.
her character is freaky.
Hmm.
I guess people are into that. A lot of people are into that. So
Yeah.
yeah, go nuts, freaky people.
You do you, dog. But yeah, he enters his house and Trish is like, what's in the box of porn? And a vagina model.
He took that home.
Right, I'm like, I'm surprised the clinic let you take that home.
Right? Like, where'd you keep it, and how did you assemble it?
Well, again, why? Just, I'm sure they had the internet in 2005. Like, so why?
Okay, I don't think, dude. Do you remember when we had to print out, not really print out, but wait for an image to load up?
Hmm.
It was like that back in 2005. Like it took a while for us to get to those sites. I know
Yeah,
we're
but imagine
exposing ourselves
how weird
too much
would,
here, but
how weird it would be if someone came to your house like, I saw a vagina model, and you're like, what's with that thing, bro? It's like, took it from a sex ed clinic. Like, why?
He's a doctor.
Sure. She freaks out and runs, and he chases after her, and then crashes because of her.
No, it does not help that she was like, "Are you gonna kill me?" And he's like, "I love you," and he's like, "Oh." And then when she starts running, it's kind of pacing up with his bike. I'm like, this does not help your case at all.
Bro, it's like you really want to kill her now. It's like, shit, my secret's been revealed. I must kill you.
Yeah.
And he crashes through the billboards. I'm like, how are you not more seriously injured than this? But whatever. It's a rom-com.
Yeah. I will say that the jokes here, in this movie, probably I would say 70 to 30. 30% will never land. You'll be like, ooh, that's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Especially in today's society.
70%, yeah. For today's society. For sure, back in the day, everybody laughed at it.
If you show this to a crowd of people who, are on Twitter 24/7, they'll just start looking at you like,
Yeah.
so you're gonna be like, I thought this was better.
I mean, there's some jokes here where where their coworkers will be like, "Oh fuck a goat," and they don't understand why, but
Yeah,
you know.
I think that's more of just stereotyping at that point, like.
Yeah, but I mean that's them saying it. So
Yeah.
for sure, maybe it's their joke. I'm not sure, but 70% will fucking land, and you will have a good time if you like these kind of movies.
Yeah. Though the back and forth between Jay and Kevin Hart, right? Excuse me.
Forecast today, dark and cloudy, and possible drive by.
It's like, shut up, go away, sir.
I was like, oh my god. And then, I love Steve Carell's is like, what's going on here? It doesn't even matter. And Kevin Hart's just walking away.
But yeah, at the end of the movie, he finally has sex with Krish, and they do Aquarius from I forget what band, Fifth Dimension, something like that.
I think.
Yeah.
Also, just letting you know, that Asia poster that he has at the back, that shit's sick.
I don't know what that is.
It's the poster and stuff. You have an Asia poster? I was like, yeah, it looks fucking cool. It looks like a.
No,
Anyway,
I don't know
okay.
what Asia is.
It's
Aside from the continent, of course.
fine, man. It's fine. You don't need
Is
to.
that anime
But anyway,
or what?
carry.
Tell me!
Yes.
Fine. But yeah, I think we reached the end of the movie. Anything else you want to point it out? Anything That doesn't age well, or something that we missed.
Uh, I would say like the whole fucking. I don't know. I think I pretty much said all the things I had to say about like yeah. I don't think I have any more gripes besides like the sketchy stuff. Like these are the things like are probably you know just a product of its time.
Yeah,
These are jokes that like for sure probably worked back in the day, but now it doesn't. For sure we have those jokes right now. Like we have jokes like those right now. Probably 30 years down the line, they're not gonna be funny anymore. You
yeah.
know. Other
Uh,
than that, this is actually a really good like rom com. You will see a tit from here to there, but I gotta say the raunchy is kind of done tasteful.
yeah. The
Like
joke
it.
of.
Hmm?
Sorry, go ahead.
It's like you know how some no offense to Adam Sandler, but like some of his jokes are just like kind of hard to watch, and you kind of don't want to watch it because
Yeah,
like here the raunchy, yeah, it's still raunchy, and yeah, it's hard to watch, but the plot is still good, you know. Like you want to know how this ends. While with the others, you kind of just want to be like, I kind of want to turn it off or probably walk out of the theater,
right.
you know.
The,
Yeah, you were saying Enzo.
the joke of, you weren't the mistake, your sister was the mistake. Like, wow. I swear, 2005, miss.
I know. Right? I was like, fuck.
No, out of all the shady jokes, that's the least shady out of all of them, Rick. That's low, but that's still pretty funny. And
Yeah,
again, that's just low, though, at that point. Um, well, what would you rate the movie?
oh shit. Not gonna lie. It is kind of hard for me. This is legit hard for me. Okay, so I gave Crazy Rich Asians a 7, also Crazy Stupid Love a 7. So I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 because I feel like it deserves it.
Hmm.
Like the plot is good. Like it's not just a simple fucking rom-com where oh the dude must fall in love with said girl. Like dude goes through a shit ton, and you could feel the struggle. You kind of really like empathize with Steve Carell's character. What's his name again?
Andy.
Andy.
Yeah.
Andy. Yeah. And I'm like, I love the character of Andy. Like, there's nothing to hate about Andy besides like, yeah, just get out there. You kind of want to push him. Like the entire time, you just want to push him forward.
Yeah.
And I love that. Like you felt it through this movie. Um, other than that, like 70% of the jokes here worked, but the 30% that's what deducts the whole probability of a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like it is a product of its time. But I gotta say, I did not laugh at those jokes, and I'm like, oof, especially the bar scene where he's like, well, you just gotta find a drunk girl and just hit on her. I'm like,
And the, unrated cut doesn't make it easier. Like, stop it, please. I'm begging you.
yes, yes. So like, other than that, yeah, it's an 8.5 for me. This is one of probably the best rom-coms I've seen,
Uh,
but it's to a certain taste, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I was gonna go with a 9, but I was like, really, the jokes are like, wow. Again, 70 are like, that's pretty good. 30 are like, oh, not in today's society, sir. Um, like, I'll give this an 8 also with a warning of like, uh, some of the jokes, again, don't mesh up with, 2022 standards. It's part of it 2005, but at the same time, again, not just justifying it, but I'm saying overall for the plot of Andy, it could have been very easy to make him like, a super loser type character, a very sexist and misogynistic character, but in the hands of Judd Apatow, this is a very endearing character. And with Steve Carell's portrayal as well, like this is very, he's like a golden retriever. Like, I just want the best for you. You're not shitting yourself too much, but at the same time you're not a horrible person, and I'm rooting for you, and I hope you get what you want in the end. Like the rest of your friends are cool except for Jay. Jay needs to just calm down and figure out his life, but
I need therapy.
yeah,
Fuck.
but the rest of the cast, the ensemble is pretty good too, and again, this is one of the best rom-coms. Please if you're watching this video and you're 13, somehow, because all of our stuff is like 18 plus. But if you've watched a movie and you're watching a review and plan to watch it with your family, please don't. Or bring them in for
please,
guidance. Bring the right relative,
Okay.
whether it be your mom or dad, for guidance. Don't
Yeah.
bring your friends if they're also 13, because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, just take our word for it. Like in this video, like if you watch through the entire thing, yeah, watch out for those scenes. Do not copy those. Whatever they did. Yeah, get yourself out there. Go on dates. It's almost Valentine's. Go nuts, donuts. But other than that, please do not hit on a drunk girl.
Please, God.
Yes, we advise that. Do not hit on a drunk.
Yes, you heard it in Geeks and Degenerates. We are geeks and degenerates, but there are things that we cross the line, and
Mhm.
we have to, act respectfully and acknowledge the right thing. But since we're talking about an R-rated comedy, I want to ask you, what was your first R-rated comedy?
First R-rated comedy. Holy fuck, shit. I don't really remember, man.
Or the one you remember the most?
Oh, okay.
First?
I don't know if it's R-rated, but it's something I should not watch when I was very young. It was super bad. And speaking of super bad, Jonah Hill was here.
Right.
Yeah, he was on buying like the disco goldfish shoes.
You just couldn't get the fact that, no, we have to go on eBay to buy them. Why? So another thing, then why set up a physical store though? Again.
I think that's the joke.
Yeah. Then again, the internet was bad in 2005, so maybe that's why.
As much help as you can get.
Yeah, it's click on the image and just wait for it to can I just go to your store physically, please?
I love it. I love Jonah Hill's character. He was like, you gotta make it so hard for me. I just want to bring this home
Alright.
and wear them. Rock on, mate. Rock on.
Yeah.
Rock on, mate.
But you're saying about Superbad? Another
Oh yeah,
comedies?
I think I don't know if it's R-rated, but it was like something I probably wasn't allowed to watch. I don't know what my first R-rated movie was, to be honest, but like I remember watching Superbad and I was like, damn, I wonder what alcohol tastes like. Is it good? How can I get a fake ID? But yeah, that was pretty much like one of my, like me dipping my toes into like raunchy comedies, where I'm like, damn, I'm not allowed to be watching this yet. I watched it with a couple of friends because they I think they bought a DVD without their parents knowing.
I think the one I was allowed to watch with the family, because again, growing up, my mom was super strict, and since you're in a religious household, there's some no-nos, but eventually they lessened it, and we went. It's the weirdest double feature of my life, because it was High School Musical 3 and True Date. It's like, what a combo.
That's your first R-rated movie? What?
Yeah, and then that.
Wait, High School Musical 3?
No,
is
not High School
R-rated?
Musical 3. Due Date, the one with Zach Galifianakis and Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got it.
But yeah, it's a weird double feature. Wow, holy mother of tonal shifts, Batman. But that same year, in my Lala's place, The Hangover was playing. And so it's just me and my Lala just going, condom Bradley Cooper caught in the face. And he was like, yeah,
Yes.
let's not acknowledge it publicly.
Yep. Yes.
But yeah, if you like this movie, please comment below and tell us what your first R-rated movie was. But that's been our video on the 40-year-old virgin. Again, also tell us if you liked it or you didn't like it. And yeah, tell us which joke standard for you. Hopefully, you're a cool person, and that's the 70%.
And if you're smart enough, you don't type it down.
Yeah! Put that keyboard down. If you're going to say 30%, that's not the place for you. Sorry.
Yep.
But you can find us at facebook.com/Geeks and Degenerates. We react to trailers and we stream video games from time to time. Individually, you can find us find me at Yudolphus995 on Instagram and Twitter. We also have a Discord community, and sometimes it's popping, sometimes it's not, but it's all good fun.
It's always popping. I don't know what he's talking about. Drop
Yeah,
back.
of course.
Idiot.
I mean, excuse me, Sunday's the Lord's Day. I'm kidding.
Oh, right. Good point.
Yeah.
But we're good Christian children.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, bro.
oh, you didn't say anything. You cut.
I don't you're setting up to do it. Okay, fine.
Okay. Yeah, you can find me at JumpGOM on Instagram. It is my Instagram art account. Yeah, just stop by if you like, drawings and shit.
Yeah. Please stay safe, wear a mask, social distance, and get vaccinated if you can. Get your boosters too, for fuck's sake. And we'll be seeing you on the next rom-com, and I wonder what it would be. Who knows?
Ooh, bossy Enzo, sexy Enzo. Damn.
Bye, folks.
Ciao.